So it's the Patriots and Jets. The nor'easter is coming. They're going to wear the nor'easter. New I just saw Skaz give the hoo. But I actually did an event this weekend, last weekend, with Matthew Slater, former New England Patriot captain, and they were unveiling the new jerseys and the new helmets and whatever. It's great. It's beautiful. They really are nice. So I posted a photo if you want to go check it out at Joey Murray. I did the whole 360 video this week. But it is rivalry week, and that's why these things are going down. It's the rivalries, and the Jets and the Patriots are a rivalry. No matter how you want to bring it up, if the Jets are a laughing stock, whatever it is, the Patriots and Jets just are a rivalry. It's been fairly competitive over the last couple of years. Sometimes it's been so uncompetitive, it's laughable. But when I look at both teams, and earlier this year I had a take that the Jets had something that the Patriots don't, and after 10 weeks it's been destroyed. I said that the Jets have at least Garrett Wilson, stud receiver, and a stud defensive back in Sauce Gardner. Well, one's traded, gone, playing for another team, and the other won't be out for the next 4 weeks, and will miss this week's game. So again, the Jets being the Jets, it's just how it goes. But I did want to bring up the Patriots' offensive line. And just speaking of the Jets, they've tried to draft guys for years, whether it's been Mekhi Becton, DeBrickashaw Ferguson, Vera Tucker, you name it. They have drafted well on the offensive line over the years. Last year, they selected Olu Fashanu, big star player from Penn State, if you remember him. So as far as like their offensive line, they draft them. It's not always great. But the Patriots, it's been a horrible thing for the last couple of years. Like just a few seasons ago, Trent Brown was one of the most important people on the Patriots. It was laughable, right? David Andrews was probably their best player, but he had some injury issues and therefore had to retire this year. The number one concern for the Patriots this season was their offensive line. Like think back. Think back. Oh, they need a star receiver. Yeah, who can block? Oh, they need to get their quarterback, Drake Maye, is going to get crushed. Great. Who's going to block for him? Like, these were the biggest questions going into the season. And allowing just one sack last week versus a team that was piling up sacks week after week was really incredible. But I do think that a lot of the sacks the Patriots have given up this year are on Drake Maye. And PFF had it this week that no player for the Patriots, offensive lineman, was credited with a sack this week, although there was one. But the offensive line, everyone, you look at the numbers, they're giving up the second most in the NFL. Drake Maye has taken some hits, no doubt. And when it comes to sacks, they're in bunches. 4, 6, 6, 4. But lately it's been 1. I know there was a couple of weeks ago he got sacked 6 times. It wasn't great. But there are games where he's only had 1. But just look at these line combinations from last year to this year. You can't sit here and tell me that it's an improvement or not an improvement. It's been the number one focus for the team. It had to be. And to be honest with you, I never saw this coming. No one did. The difference in combinations from last year, and listen, I'm not even saying it's underrated. I'm telling you, despite the numbers and being the second worst in the league, as far as giving up sacks, their biggest improvement this year is the offensive line. Yes, the wide receiving group has taken a huge step, right? We told you that the running backs were the strongest position. Nope. Tight ends. Nope. I'm not going to tell you the offensive line is their strongest position. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you it's their quarterback. That's what I'll tell you. But the biggest improvement, it's the line, the offensive line. The combos this year, right? They've had 9 games. They've had the same combo. The only time they had to change it was when Jared Wilson had to miss a game and Ben Brown came in and he was good. But it's been Will Campbell, Wilson, Bradbury, and Nwenu and Moses for 9 games now, going on 10 or 11 now. So Will Campbell, 4th overall pick, say what you want. He's been pretty consistent over there. Has it been great? Has it been spectacular? Has it been what you see a 4th overall tackle go for? Probably not. But has it been a real concern where you're like, oh, got to worry about this guy this week? No. Now, Wilson's changing positions. He was a center. He can play a little guard. And there's been some adjustments where I think he's improved. How many times do we crap on Garrett Bradbury as a signing? How many times do we tell you he's not going to make the team? How many times do the reporters tell you that he got beat constantly in practice? He's been as solid can be. Michael Onwenu, I think, is really the only one from the bunch from a few seasons ago that could play even a lick. And what was he, a tackle or a guard? For real. He gets paid like a tackle. And then Morgan Moses has come in and has really solidified. And I know that there's at times he can't practice. He is older. He might have to take some reps off. But can you give me a bigger leader on the team? He's right up there at the top as far as guys who's shown leadership. But listen to some of these other combos they've had in the past. Like, this is laughable. Trent Brown, Antonio Mafi, City So, Calvin Anderson, Vidarian Lowe, Cole Strange. Who else? We got Ben Brown in there. He's one. Okay, I'm trying to give you another. Mafi again. The City So, remember? Andrews is out, so now it's So. Oh, it's Strange at center. It was bad. It's been bad. And I'm telling you right now, if we're looking for improvements, this is where it's at. Oh, should I go for Mr. Okorafor, excuse me, who played one game and said, I'm out. How about Michael Jordan? Remember, did you see him last week playing for the Bucks? Caden Wallace, remember that name? How about Layden Robinson? Remember him? What about Demontre Jacobs or something Leverett, Nick Leverett? This is who they were trotting out there the last couple of years. Okorafor, Jordan, Robinson, Onwenu, Lowe, Leverett, Brown, Jacobs, out. The biggest improvement for the New England Patriots this year is their offensive line, despite giving up the second most sacks in the NFL. Call me crazy, but whatever combinations they were throwing out in the past, it wasn't working. And how many times did you hear best five guys from last year's crew? Well, I'll tell you, they got 6 guys, and it's working. The line's been horrible the last couple of years. Horrible. Anyways, moving on. Should we give Doug Marrone some credit there? Yes. And now they play on a short week against the Jets. You need your offensive line in big games like this one. Short weeks. You're going to have to run the ball. It's going to be ugly. Have you seen what the primetime games have looked like over the last couple of nights? Last night, horrific. Poor people with all those anytime touchdowns when there's only one touchdown in a game. Oh, did you watch the Raiders-Broncos game? Oh, that one was a doozy, let me tell you. The primetime games have been horrible and horrific to watch. They get sloppy. I don't know if we'll see that this week. Maybe we will.